So today we are going to talk about our super senses. They are sight, hearing, smell, taste and touch. And human and animals have 5 main senses, right? And these animals and human depend on senses, and moreover super senses help animals and human to survive also. And apart from it, we can train or adapt our senses also, right? So let us see what is there in the chapter about the super senses. How do animals sense things, and what are the senses in human also, and what are the uses of super senses also. So every living being has senses like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting and touching. Now that help them understand and respond to their surroundings. Some animals have sharper senses than humans, and this chapter explores those super senses and how they are used. So here in this chapter we are going to explore about the super senses in human also and in animal also, right? And these super senses can train or adapt our, it can be adapted according to our senses, right? Now first is, how do animals sense things? Animals use different senses more sharply than humans. It means their senses are very much sharp as compared to human. Either it may be seeing or hearing, smelling, tasting and touching. For example, dogs can hear sounds that human can't and can smell better too. So that is their senses, that is very much sharp. Some animals can see at night, example owls and tiger. Their night vision is much stronger. Ants use their feelers to recognize their friends or detect food. Okay, so ants use their feelers to recognize their friends or detect food. So what is the key concept of this is that animals have sharp senses that help them to find food, sense danger or recognize friend, right? So in this way, animals use different senses, and they are very much sharp as compared to human. Follow the smell. So here animals like ant, that is the insect, follow the smell trail left by other ants to reach food. So see here how they are using their sense. So the ants used to follow the smell trail left by the other ants to reach the food. So here they are using the sense smell. Dogs are trained to detect smell, and they help in rescue missions or finding lost people also. And this one we have already seen also, isn't it? So how dogs are been trained to detect smells and is used in rescue missions also. Now, who is the smelliest? Wild animals like tigers mark their area by urine smell. Animals can identify their territory or group members by the smell. So, wild animals like the tigers, they have a just habit of urinating, and in this way animals can identify their territory or group members by smell also. Did you know dogs smell nearly 40 times better than humans? And this is also one just important general knowledge, that dogs can smell nearly 40 times better than humans. Now, who hears what? Humans can hear sound in a certain range, that is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. So, this is the range of sound that a human can hear. Mosquitoes buzz near our ears and we can hear them. Dolphins and bats can hear ultrasonic sounds which are beyond our hearing. So dolphins and bats can hear ultrasonic sound which are beyond our, that is the hearing of human beings, right? Now let us see. Some animals have eyes in front like the lions and some on the side like the deer. Eagles have very sharp eyes. They can spot prey from far above in the sky. It means the side they are seeing sense is very much sharp. Owls can see clearly in the dark. That's why they are active at night and also known as nocturnal animals. So owls and eagles have very sharp sight senses, right? The sense of smell in human. We also use smell to identify good or bad things, example food, but humans don't have a strong sense of smells as animals. Even though we have a tendency of just telling that this food is bad or good by smelling, but humans don't have a as strong a smell as animals. Some people lose a sense due to old age or injury also. And in humans, we also see that some, as the time pass, if they get old also, they just lost the, this one sensing, the super sense, that is, sense of smelling, right? Now what if you cannot see? Some people are also here, those who can't see, even though their senses are very much strong. People who are visually impaired, that is cannot see, use other senses like hearing and touch to understand the world. They may read using Braille, a system of raised dot, and many learn to move around using sticks or guide dogs. So even though they can't see, their other senses are very much strong, and in this way they survive also and learn to move around also, right? Finally, every animal, including humans, depend on senses to survive and live. Some animals have sharper senses, and these are their super senses. Humans can train their sense too, and people with disabilities often develop other senses more strongly. Like just now we have seen those who are visually impaired, they have other senses very strong, like the hearing, isn't it? And by touch also they can understand the world. So this is about our super senses. Here we have learned how super senses help us to find food, identify the danger also, and communicate also. And in human, sometimes these senses are less sharp as compared to animals, and these senses are used to taste, smell, hear, isn't it? And sometimes it is also seen in human that these senses can be lost also with the age or the injury, right? So this was about our super senses. So this much for the topic.